Today we are presenting the Blockchain Bootcamp here at AlphaCode in Sandton. And what we are doing is we're trying to teach executives or business people for the blockchain and utilization of the blockchain from a business perspective, and use cases on that, presenting use cases on it so that they can learn how to take that back into the business and implement it should they require to.
My name is Alison Jacobson and I'm one of the directors of the Field Institute, and the Field Institute partners with the Blockchain Academy to bring courses like our Blockchain Bootcamp to the South African market. What we're working on, what our focus is to work with primarily business leaders, executives, people who are entrepreneurs or in corporates, large and small, to help give them insight into language trends, use cases, applications for their business. So typically what we're doing is not really looking for sort of technology training. We're not training programmers, we're really working with business people so that they get a real deep hands-on sense of what these emerging technologies are and how they might use them for value in their organizations.
And the consensus algorithm cannot work with accurate times because all of the nodes keep different times. Some of them might be, you cannot synchronize all of the times around the world because it's decentralized. So first of all, we need to teach these people what the blockchain is and how it can be used in their businesses. So we take specific case studies of blockchain utilities that's already being used, and then we apply to their specific business and see whether it can be used, whether it's feasible to use the blockchain in the business, and we answer technical questions, and we go quite deep into the blockchain itself. We show how a token can be how an asset can be tokenized and stored on the blockchain and tracked through the blockchain, and how the blockchain is different from a normal database and why you would rather use a blockchain than a normal database. So we go into quite a few technical aspects, but try and explain it in a simple way so that everyone can understand it.
So the expected outcomes are that people would come away with a fairly clear and deep set of principles, language, and understanding the kind of basic architectures. You can't get away from the fact, even if you're in business, that you're going to have to, at least to some extent, understand and feel comfortable with the technology, because this is no longer the domain, because it's software driven, it's no longer the domain of the IT department or the IT director. So CEOs, COOs, CFOs, and across the board, managers and so on, have to embrace these new paradigms in order to make strategic business decisions about funding and about the direction that they're going to be taking their businesses and their teams. So for us, the outcome is very much about enabling and empowering business executives to get a grip of what's going on, to grasp the kind of principles and philosophies, and to be comfortable having a conversation about what they might mean going forward in their businesses.
So the Blockchain Academy provides training within the blockchain space, and we have a range of courses, from our introductory courses, which is for the novice person who has no idea what the blockchain is, has only perhaps heard of the word blockchain, to the very advanced courses for your developers and your executives, and we go into quite some technical detail about the blockchain and how to implement it in a business environment. And then we have separate courses for regulation, that explains everything around the regulatory environment in South Africa in terms of blockchain and cryptocurrencies. And then also the trading part of it, which is cryptocurrency trading, and how to go about that, and technical analysis of the trading aspect of the blockchain.
My name is James Osterwick. So what I've learned today was just to get a better technical understanding of how the blockchain works and how Bitcoin in particular works. So the kind of deep technical information inside it, what all the terms mean around the technicalities of it. Definitely, I think that the level of technical detail that we've got here has been very good, and I think that they're able to provide that information in a clear way.
Hi, I'm Yaklita. Today was very interesting for me so far, purely because of the technical aspects of how it goes into, but he explains it very, very brief and quickly and so easy to understand. And what I learned today was actually from a lot of like previous research that I've actually done, videos on online where I was trying to teach myself. There was a lot of gaps in between and I didn't really understand how everything fits together, and as like a previous engineer I also needed that to kind of understand how this thing makes sense, and so it was actually very useful.
Okay, I'm Robert McMiniman. I'm currently a development manager at Sage. So far what I've learned is that the technology itself lends itself to a lot of opportunities. So when the market actually accepts the technology and allow the corporates to get in with almost like a risk calculated monetary value to it, I think the adoption will be phenomenal. Yeah, but the technology is really, really awesome.
My name's Andrea. I'm from a company called E4 Strategic. I'm new to the organization and I've come here today to find out more about this world-changing technology. What I've learned so far in the last couple of hours is that we need to publish a dictionary specific to this. The terminology is all completely new. It sounds like the terms have all been made up, which I imagine they have. So yeah, the next challenge is to find a dictionary online that I can use to head down the rabbit hole and look on Google for all of the information I'm going to need. This is basically the highest level. I need to now get the rest of the detail in order to work out how to apply this within my business environment.